Well, here we are again. We're back on the road, and this time we're heading up to Skelton Show, which is just north of Penrith. It's a one-day show on a Saturday. We're heading up on the Friday to set up early, and unfortunately the forecast isn't very good. We don't mind a bit of rain, but it's going to be very windy this afternoon, so we might go up there and sit in the van for a while, have a cup of tea, wait until it calms down a bit and then set up, but let's see how it goes. We'll just turn off here, junction 41, and it's a little way along this road. Sign there, Skelton Show. A great day out for all the family. Here we go. Okay. We've found our pitch and we're just going to unhook the trailer. A few people are getting set up already. Well, actually now we've got here, it's not too bad a day. There's a little bit of rain and we're sheltered by the trees, so we're going to get the gazebo up while we can because the forecast is not looking very good. And so it's gazebo up first, all the sides on, and then we'll do the internal, the frameworks. So we'll crack on and do that. This small box trailer that we've got has been a real godsend. Everything that we carry now, we used to carry inside the van. So when we got to a showground, we couldn't do anything, we couldn't have a cup of tea or anything until we had completely unloaded. Now we can wait it out and everything's stored safe and dry in the trailer. We put the two gazebo frameworks up first, complete with canopies. This gives us shelter to unload equipment from the trailer. We make sure that we peg everything down really well. We've been caught out before with strong winds. Well, we've got the gazebos up and we're going to put the framework up next. So we've just come in for a cup of tea. We're in no hurry this evening. It's only about 5:30 now. So we've got plenty of time and we'll put the framework up and get the paintings up. But the weather's better than I thought it would be, but it's still raining quite hard and the wind is quite bad, but we've been sheltered by a line of trees here at this showground at Skelton. We'll get another stage done of putting the framework up and then we'll have our tea. It'd be nice to get all the paintings up and everything tonight, and I think we can do that despite the weather. So while I'm having my cup of tea and looking out the window, I've got my secretary Esther to look through all the paperwork and check how things are going to be for tomorrow. Everything in order, Esther?
No, I'm just looking at opening times for the show tomorrow and what time it closes. Got to be open ready for 9:30 and can't close before 4:30. So
good stuff. Hopefully the weather will be better for tomorrow. Now, after our cup of tea, we went in and put the internal framework up. This is a framework which hangs the paintings on and it holds them securely, separate away from the gazebo. When the wind shakes, we don't want the pictures to be blown around by the wind as well, so we use this framework. We designed it and made it, and it's worked really well. It just takes an awful lot of time to put up and take down. Once the framework's up, we have a special system on which we hang all of the pictures. That's Esther's job. Once all the hangers were up, we had our tea, then we did a couple of more hours and hung all the paintings and put all the work on display. I just thought I'd show you around our setup before the main people get here. It's a dull day, at least it's fairly dry, and the wind has dropped a bit. It was really windy last night. We had to struggle putting up our gazebo and our display, but we've got it done, and let's give you a little tour around what we've got on our stand this year. So we've got quite a big stand. It's 2 gazebos put together, a 3 by 3 metre and a 4.5 by 3 metre, and we join them together to give us about 15 metres of wall space, which is a lot. It takes a lot of setting up, and we can display a good amount of work. So for this year, on our left hand side in here are the original paintings from my Lakeland 365 project that I'm working on. So these are all original paintings, and then we go round to a mixture of other original paintings of a couple of Scotland there, some pencil drawings, and obviously some Teesdale. And then in the corner here, because I like to show people how I do my work, I've got a display of my sketchbooks out and the setup that I use when I'm plein air painting outside. And for this year we've also got a little visual display, I don't know if you can see it there, of me out and about painting and how I work in my studio. Small Teesdale pictures there. And then on this side, basically we've got prints. These are limited edition prints of some of the original paintings, so you can see a print and an original almost next to each other, and a display of a few of my photographs. We don't put anywhere near as many photographs up now. I sell quite a lot through my website, so it's still good to show people what I do regarding my photography. And we've got a print browser there, and then these are open edition prints framed of the pictures that we've got behind me. And of course we still have copies of the Wainwrights in colour, and this still draws a lot of attention, and we have a sample book here for people to come and have a look through, and I explain to them how I did the whole project and tell them about the book and the Wainwrights in colour. And that's our display for 2025. We have about 20 more days of shows to do now during the summer, right until mid-October. So if you look on the website, you'll see where we're going and what we're doing, and hopefully you'll come along and see us. If you do call by, say hello, tell us that you've seen this film, and ask any questions you like about my work and what we do here at Andy Beck Images. Thanks for watching.